Hi, I'm Becca St. James, the creator of Edancer, continuing on with part 2 of chapter 2 of the Edancer audio video books. What? She? God is a she? What about Jesus? Wasn't he always talking about the Father? Well, she is kind of butch. And she really likes being called he. That is in he spelled H-Y. Or daddy. He likes daddy a lot. He doesn't really ever, very often, like to appear as a straight male. Because he says they've done so much to make him feel ashamed. Cross to bear once a week. He does, but... What are you saying, Cassandra? God is gay? I'm not saying anything like that. There is no gay or straight over here. That's all a man-made idea. But we use all of your labels that you put on people for, party ideas. The Lord loves a great masquerade ball. We have one once a month. Every year we do the mortal version of Jesus Christ Superstar. It's loads of fun around here. Jesus is a really great guy and supports his Father to the nth degree, but he kind of does his own thing, if you know what I mean. The Father loves when you do your own thing. We have a do your own thing bash too every couple of months. I think it's coming up soon. What we have over here that you all are greatly lacking in is love. And what you have over there is an ambivalent version of hate mixed with Betty Davis saying, "What's it gonna be, big boy? My way or the highway?" Jasmine and I were rolling, thinking about how true it was. I was just so glad to make her laugh. Why didn't you tell me this before? Is he pissed about how he's being portrayed? He doesn't get pissed. He gets even. Oh my God, she sent her people Moses, Jesus, and the best they can do is start the Catholic Church and slaughter thousands of people in his name. That is why she sent Jesus in the first place, so no one could do just anything and say it was in the name of God. Jesus said, "No one can come to the Father but by me, not but by the Pope." Now ask me how pissed she is about that one. Pissed is really the wrong word. No, I'd have to say irritated or frustrated are more accurate. Truthfully, God is all things, but he really does kind of like doing the butch thing the most. You should see him on drag night. Oh my God, literally. And yeah, if you ask me, he's frustrated about a lot more than he lets on. The Catholic Church and people who abuse their children are just the tip of the iceberg, but that could be a redundant statement. How are these children supposed to grow up and do God's work if they are all messed up from sexual and physical abuse and neglect? People who have children for the sad reason that they can't be alone need to grow up and face their own music, not neglect and hurt their own children because they can't work their way out of a bottle of booze or worse. My all-time favorite is when he's a unicorn or Pegasus. I like doing that myself. I turn myself into a Pegasus and I just start flying. There's nothing like it in the whole universe. Fornicating is wrong because someone is getting hurt, but that's not the thing that is most disturbing to her. Killing, stealing, lying, and using people on top of abusing children are the worst, but you can still do all of that and make it through the pearly gates. God and Jesus are not hateful. They are the most loving, forgiving entities in the whole world. It feels so good here. Who are those people spouting hatred in the name of God? That in itself is blasphemy. God does not hate, not even for a moment. God is full of love. And he adores a pure and sincere heart. God is very tired of the holier-than-thou crowd who are turning people away from God with their hatred and judgments. They let me come here and slum it with you. What more could an angel ask for? Slumming it, huh? Well, I guess I would have to agree from what you're saying. You are slumming it here in comparison. It sounds so beautiful. How do you know all this? Are you really tight with the big cheese? Let's just say we're all on the first name basis, and how should I put this? We're all pretty much party animals over here, and I get my fair share of invites to all the hooplas. I can't go to them because I'm babysitting your fucking ass. Jasmine had a warm, fuzzy look to her again. It was all smiles. That's what makes my world complete, enough to say my work is finished here for the time being. Why don't you come to work with me tonight and tell me which guys are the ones with the money? I do so much better when you do that than when I'm by myself. I hesitated for a moment. I can't come tonight because I got a DJ at the Heavenly Hiccup Bash. But I'll tell you this. There's going to be a guy in a blue corduroy jacket. He might look like a bum, but he's loaded. And you're going on stage at 8:45, so he's going to see you and fall crazy in love, at least infatuated with you. I think he has serious regular potential. Don't lollygag like you usually do. Get right down there. Okay, boss, whatever you say. You had better get right on paying our mortgage too. Don't go shopping. I have had it under control for 12 years. I'm not going to blow it now. My voice fades into the distance. Kiss the girls for me. Jasmine grabbed her trunk and headed out the door. With the memorial at 3, she'd have no time to come back home before work.